Samsung Galaxy Note 8 versus Huawei Mate 10 Pro speed test. That video is coming up right now. Let's go. We just seen the two beasts go at it, the Mate 10 Pro and the iPhone 10, but let's take a look at the beast from the Android side, the Note 8, and see how it stacks up to the Mate 10 Pro. Let's begin with the boot up test on both of these in 3, 2, 1. Now I am rocking the US version of this phone, so it is the Snapdragon series. Unfortunately, that phone for the Exynos is not available here in the US, at launch, so I did buy the Snapdragon version. Now, this is the Huawei Mate 10 Pro. This thing has a Kirin 970 processor and 6 gigs of RAM. 6 gigs of RAM here on the Note 8 as well. So both of these are powerhouses, but the Mate 10 boots up quicker than the Note 8. Both of them are unlocked, so it is fair. And man, that is a long margin on the boot up there for the Mate 10 Pro. So an easy win for the Huawei on that one. Okay, so I did optimize both the Note 8 and the Huawei Mate 10 Pro before I'm going to do these tests. So they are both running beautiful right now, but I want to test the fingerprint scanner. Now, the Mate 10 Pro is very fast with the fingerprint scanner, whereas the Note 8 is fast as well, but in a weird location. So let's go ahead and test them. You can see the Mate 10 Pro quicker. 3, 2, 1. What's nice is that both of them can use the, use it without you actually have to unlock the screen. But you can see every time it's basically the Mate 10 Pro. And sometimes you miss there on the Note 8. So yeah, the Mate 10 Pro is quicker here. But the Note 8 does have face unlock and iris scanning. So that's a one-up for the Note 8. But in terms of just speed, which we're talking about here in this video, the Mate 10 Pro is quicker on the fingerprint scanner. Okay, so here we are with the application speed test portion. You can see all the applications are closed. Same apps on both. Let's begin with calendar. You can see slightly to the Mate 10 Pro coming home. Looks like the Mate 10 Pro actually goes home first. Let's go into the weather on both. 3, 2, 1. You can see that's weather for the Mate 10 Pro coming home. Let's do that again. I just want to see if it goes home faster. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Yes, it's a little bit faster to go back to the home screen as well for EMUI versus TouchWiz. Let's go to calculator. You could see that was pretty close. Let me know down below. What about settings? That's the Mate 10 Pro quite easily. Let's go into Instagram. You could see Instagram. Ooh, that one was really close. I'm going to call that one equal on Instagram. Let's go into Twitter. Twitter's first for the Note 8. Coming home, let's go into WhatsApp. About the same. Let's go into Snapchat. And Snapchat looks to load first there for the Note 8. So the Note 8 doing very well here. Let's go into YouTube. And YouTube, that's the Note 8. I think that was the Note 8. Let me know down below. Let's go into Amazon. You can see Amazon loads first for the Mate 10 Pro. So the Mate 10 Pro strikes back on Amazon. Let's go into Chrome. And Chrome, that was about equal. Let me know down below. Let's go into Netflix. And you could see Netflix first for the Note 8 and then the Mate 10 Pro. So the Note 8 is a powerful smartphone. Let's go into Jetpack Joyride. And you can see it looks like the Note 8 is ahead. And ooh, that was about the same. Let me know. I got so excited about that one. Let me know down below which one you thought won Jetpack. I think that was equal. Let's go into Dead Trigger. And let's see which one can load this first. And looks like it's the Note 8. Just slightly, though, to the Note 8. So the Note 8 holding its own against the Mate 10 Pro. I thought the Mate 10 Pro was going to easily win this one. Let's go into Geek Bench. You can see Geek Bench for the Note 8. So it looks like the Note 8 has won more on the single core than the Mate 10 Pro here in this speed test so far. Let's go ahead now and run through them backwards in a multitasking round. So let's go into Geekbench and about the same. Let's go into Dead Trigger. And it looked to load a little bit better on the Mate 10 Pro on the multitasking. Let's go into Jetpack Joyride. And you could see just a little faster to respond there on the Mate 10 Pro for the RAM management. Let's go into Netflix. A little bit faster to respond on the Mate 10. Chrome. A little bit faster again on the Mate 10. Amazon. Faster again on the Mate 10. YouTube. Again. So the animations are a little bit slicker when it comes to going back into apps on the Mate 10 Pro. Again for the Mate 10. Let's go into WhatsApp. That one was too close to call. You let me know. Twitter. Again, the Mate 10. Instagram. Again for the Mate 10. Let's go into settings. Again for the Mate 10. We could do that again. About the same. Let's go into calculator. And that looks like the Mate 10. Let's go back into weather. and the Note 8 has to reload that every time, so it's really not that fair there. Let's go into calendar. You can see the Mate 10. So the Mate 10 looks a little bit faster when you go into the applications. The Note 8 seemed to won, a little bit more on the single core. So it's pretty equal performance here, but I do think that the Note 8 doesn't look as smooth as the Mate 10 when it's scrolling and stuff like that. I find the Mate 10 to just look a little smoother than the Note 8. The Note 8's, frames, I don't know, they just look a little twitchy sometimes. But the phone is a powerhouse. It is not slow at all. It doesn't lag. It just doesn't look as smooth to me as the Mate 10 Pro. Let's go ahead and do a Geek Bench to see how they do on Geek Bench. This is going to be exciting to see which one can win here. They're both clocked at very similar speeds and, processor and gigahertz and all that stuff. They're doing very well in all of these tests, but I do think that the Mate 10 is going to win on the multi-core here, but we'll see when we're done here. Okay, so here's the final scores. 1875 on the single, 1899 on single, a lower multi-core score as well. So the Huawei Mate 10 takes down the Note 8 here. Now, keep in mind, this is running Android 7.1.1. I still haven't had Oreo update. This is running Oreo. This might improve on Oreo. So, overall, though, I would call this test about a draw. So if you were deciding to pick up a Note 8 or a Mate 10 Pro, you're going to get very similar performance, but you're going to really want to decide, do you like the Mate 10's camera more? Do you like, what it offers more, EMUI? Do you like the looks of it better, the design? Or do you want the S Pen? Do you want the biggest smartphone display basically you can buy right now in terms of the mainstream popular phones? You're definitely going to want to take a look at the Note 8. But overall, I think they're both pretty equal. It just comes down to personal preference here. If you guys would like to see any more speed test comparisons, drop your suggestions down below in the comments section and subscribe if you haven't already. Nick here helping you to master your technology. Be sure to be well and peace.